EA Sports. It's in the game.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Joshua Zirkzee. Højlund. Phil Foden. Perfect tackle. Manuel Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Is it going to be? Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Doku. Silva. It's a promising City move. Haaland. Foden. Nicely timed tackle. Zirkzee. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Gundogan. Gvardiol. It's with Gundogan. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Phil Foden. Well, great read there to intercept. 20 minutes to go.
This is a message for away supporters. At full time, can you please remain where you are, and your coach will meet...
Must take the lead here. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0.
Number
There
6.
it is. They're in front. We're back underway here into the second half. Well, using the spin. Can they forge ahead? Still possibilities. Well, he certainly caused all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Gvardiol. It's with Gundogan. De Bruyne. And it's Ruben Dias. Passing it around, looking for the... Can he finish this? And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded.
Goal for
And look
Manchester
at the
City.
celebrations.
Number 47, Phil
So
Foden.
United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. Manuel Ugarte. It's a fine United move in the making. No potential danger. And they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Manchester United trailing in this game, but a corner could help bring them level. Danger averted. This could level it. And the keeper there to deal with it. Doku. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throw
Goal
this
for
away.
Manchester City, number 9,
This is a
Erling
very tidy
Haaland.
finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Rasmus Højlund. Fernandes. Eriksson. Bruno Fernandes. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And City with the ball again. Haaland. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Bernardo Silva. Foden. And caught by the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot on the ball. A really top-notch piece of defending. In with a chance. Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here.
The fourth official
We've had
has
the
indicated
official
there will
word.
be a
There will
minimum
be
of
a
2
minimum
minutes
of 2
of added
added
time.
minutes. Zirkzee. The referee's whistle for full time, and here's the big story. No points at all for Manchester United.
Well done. They were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many...
Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Dusan Vlahovic. Gonzalez with it. Opportunity. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now
Goals for the
they've been
visitors.
rewarded.
Number 7.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Paredes. Mainers. Keeper Nemesis. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Can he put it away? And another goal for the Bianconeri. Big moment for Juventus
Goal for
in
the
this game.
visitors. Number 16.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Guadio Kone. Fluency of movement. Weston McKennie. Dusan Vlahovic. Now a classic example of how to intercept. Skipping away. And it's opening up. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here it is.
Goal
Head
for the
down,
hosts.
through the ball
Number
and get it on
11.
target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Mainers. Gonzalez with it. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Twenty minutes to go in this one. Kone. And now with Angelino. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. McKennie. Oh, surely! Well, sometimes it works out for you, but that was a wretched piece of finishing. Mopping up defensively. Giving it there. This could level it. Ten minutes to go then. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Well, a foul after the previous one, and a free kick ensues. Well, this game ebbing away, and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think they've just about deserved to be in the lead here. Can they now just see this game through for what will be an excellent win?
Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, disappointing end to the move.
The referee has
The
indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Will he find the net? And the flag does go up. Must have been close. Lacazette. George Mikautadze. Could be! And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it! And they've been
Number 69.
Well, here he is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Haraldsson. Hakon Arnar Haraldsson. André. Matic. Ryan Cherki. Mikautadze. Lacazette. Plenty of support here. And no problems at all for the keeper. Lacazette. Cherki. Now Lacazette. Opportunity here. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Gudmundsson. Into the final 20 minutes. Jonathan David. Hakon Arnar Haraldsson. Lacazette. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Ryan Cherki. Now Lacazette. Moving into the advanced position. On potential danger. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Backer. David. Trailing as they are. And he's made headway. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. David. Determined defending. And Lyon with the ball once more.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Excellent defending. Franco. And support available. Cabral. Artur Cabral. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Franco. And beating the defender. Can he put it away? So half an hour remaining. Andre Franco. Did well to win the ball back. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Vieira. And foul play, says the referee.
We've had a mobile phone handed in. If you've lost your mobile phone, can you please make your way to reception after the game? Thank you.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Florentino. Kukcu. Benfica losing possession here.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Can they nudge in front late on here? But the danger averted for now. Pavlidis. Can they forge ahead? Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Andre Franco. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Must take the lead here. Oh, and a venomous effort, rattling the crossbar.
Well, what a good shot that was. Hit with such power, but it just didn't come down in time.
So back underway here, into the second half. Fabio Vieira. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Saved it well. They're trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Eustachio. Marcano. Straight at the goalkeeper then. Antonio Silva. Evangelos Pavlidis. Pavlidis, in with a chance, and it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Goal for the visitors, number 21.
Fabio Vieira. Pepe. Vieira. Promising sequence. Cabral. Eustachio. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Chance to equalise. 20 minutes remaining. And he read it well defensively. Pepe. Benfica regaining possession. He has teammates around him. And Renato Sanchez with it now. He must finish! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here you can see it
Goal
again.
for the visitors,
Great
number
strength and
21.
finished under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Might really be able to trouble them here. Could pull one back here. And that is defending at the highest order. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And a good take under duress there. Dumfries. And now Rodrigo. Kane. Rodrigo. Well, they keep passing away. Keeper getting the touch. And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
This is looking threatening, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And cleared off the line. Can he find the right pass? And a goal kick will be next. Jose Font. Ashley Young. Alexis Sanchez. There is Alexis Sanchez. Can be dangerous from this sort of advanced position. Menj. Nuno Menj. Aurélien Tchouameni. Still passing it around with authority. Kane. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead. And now they can celebrate.
Goal for the visitors. Number 9,
So the
Harry
ball rolling
Kane.
again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Alexis Sanchez. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And they continue to advance. This could square the game. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen? Can he make it count? Very quick thinking there. Brilliant piece of skill.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
In this match. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Rodrigo. Passing it accurately. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Rodrigo. Pedro. Really good challenge. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Kane. Tchouameni. He fancies it. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Just wanted to get it out of there. Aurélien Tchouameni. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Zidane. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Aurélien Tchouameni. Crucial interception amid impending danger. James Maddison. Pedro. Nuno Menj. Now Harry Kane. Rodrigo. Determined defending.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Possibilities for Alexis Sanchez. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. Mertens. This could level it. Save, but still a chance. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target.
The sports official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
Can he take advantage? Oh, brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, the fans are right to expect more. September, their passing was too slow. They were second to the ball too many times and were beaten by the better side today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Harry Kane. Rodrigo. Ronaldo. Gullit has it. Jude Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And Bellingham. Effective looking pass. Possession and patience, the watchwords. He has teammates around him. Can they make one of these passes count? Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. 1-0 then. Araujo. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. He was in the right place to intercept. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. He takes aim. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Zinedine Zidane. Philippe Lahm. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Zidane on the ball. Can they get in behind them? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Rodrigo. And he's broken free. simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Zinedine Zidane. Ronaldo. Zidane on the ball. Ronaldo. An effective ball. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Chouameni.
The referee has indicated
The referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. And the managers will now deliver their half-time scene talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Unable to keep the ball that time. Jude Bellingham. Untidy on the ball. Rodrigo. And support available. Opportunity here. Zinedine Zidane. On to Puskás. The defensive intervention there. It is to be a throw-in. Well, they've decided to make a change. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. And they need to get tighter here. Situation defensively and did his job. They could level it. This could level it. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
And they've been getting 2 substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Jude Bellingham. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Can he find the right pass? And Bellingham. A good technique in terms of how he struck it. Dumfries. Tielemans. Rodrigo. Harry Kane. Adeyemi. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Tielemans. Oh, drama here! All level again! Incredible scenes!
Well, as you can see, not much power, but great accuracy. He made that look so easy, didn't he?
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Holland.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Karim Adeyemi. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Well, the ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And a substitution in the offing. Roberto Carlos. Is with Vinicius Junior. He has teammates around him, but really sticking to their task defensively. And they get the ball once more. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Ruud Gullit. De Bruyne now. Holland.
The sports official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
The attack fizzles out. First period of extra time completed. 15 minutes left, and then it's a penalty shootout. Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. Roberto Carlos. Desai has it. Koeman. Now Roberto Carlos. Still pushing for a winner. High quality defending.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Well, 5 minutes remaining in the second period of extra time. Marco Asensio. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Clinical as always, in front of goal. Can he remain calm? Job done from the spot. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. He had to score, and he does. And it's gone in. And he steps up to take his penalty. And he scores. Keep us cool. Directly into the goalkeeper's arms. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Can he get the better of the keeper? In it goes. And so the tension levels have been ratcheted up to full blast. And he's beaten the keeper. His turn to try to convert from the spot. And just like that, he's come up with the save. And now a heaven-sent opportunity to win the match. It went away from the penalty spot. And he steps up to take the shot. And the penalty converted here. And there it is, perfectly executed. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. And confidently converted. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. And slotted home right into the bottom corner. Excellent penalty. Can he convert? And the keeper makes the all-important save. What a big moment. Well, this could be the one. Engulfed by all the pressure, he nevertheless puts it away to win
I
this
hope you
penalty
enjoyed your trip
shootout.
to our
Well, it's a
stadium
good
in
penalty. He showed a lot of composure there,
Bye-bye.
and overall, they probably just about deserve to win this game.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, they've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Kane. And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, I think everybody knew what was
Goals
coming,
for the
but he
visitors.
did it so well,
Number
didn't he?
98.
Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Rodrigo. Harry Kane. He has teammates around him. Rodrigo. This could level it. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long.
Goal for the
And this
hosts.
match is
Number
level
11.
again. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw-in now. Vinicius Junior. And the ball's gone. Harry Kane. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And he's through here. Well defensively. Johan Cruyff. This is Salah. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Bellingham. Mo Salah. Well, they get the ball once more. Rodrigo. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Rodrigo. Ronald Araujo. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But They dealt with the threat post.
The sports official has
1 minute of
indicated
stoppage
there will be a
time. That's what
minimum
the
of
officials have
1
said.
minute of added time.
Aurélien Tchouameni. With that, the attack fizzles out. And with that, the first half
Coming
draws
up
to a
at half-time,
close.
there will be a display from the police dog display tables. The same receipts for that.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Rodri. Brave. Rodrigo. Tchouameni. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Aurélien Tchouameni. And now Rodrigo. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Must take the lead here. Oh, off the top of the crossbar.
Well, that's inches away from being the perfect finish, isn't it, Derek?
And they will make the change now. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Adeyemi. Showing good defensive judgment. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. But now it is going to be a free kick after the second infringement. Vinicius Junior. Brave. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Kane. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Salah. Just cutting off the supply. And teammates around him. Just 10 minutes to go. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Salah. And they still have designs on the win. Tielemans. And now Rodrigo. Harry Kane. Rodrigo. Here's Tielemans. It might be. It's still alive. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, the ball rolling again here, the first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Plenty of support here. Can they forge ahead? Well, fantastic reflex action. Having to shoot. No two ways about it. A wild attempt.
Well, it's so hard to get this right, and he just couldn't adjust his body quickly enough.
Salah. And taken away from Salah. Good movement. Asensio.
The sports official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute
1
of
minute of
added
stoppage
time.
time has been added on. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, who is going to come out on top? Let's see if we find out in the second period of extra time. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. Well, the short corner routine. And the referee playing advantage. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Marco Asensio.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
And given the situation, can he put them in front? There's still an opportunity. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work.
The referee has
Taking into
indicated
account
there
all
will
the
be a minimum of
stoppages,
2 minutes
to
of
be added
added
on.
time.
Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. Job done from the spot. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And that was an exquisitely taken penalty. Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. And the penalty converted here. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. And off the top of the crossbar. Well, favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Can he keep his cool? In it goes! He had to score, and he does. Such high levels of pressure. He must score to keep his side in it. And confidently converted. A goal now, and his team will prevail. A mountain of pressure on him, but he withstands the test, and they've gone and won
Ladies and
it.
gentlemen,
Well,
thank you for
cool,
coming.
composed,
Stay
and
tuned.
really good technique. A match-winning penalty, and probably deserved over the course of the game.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Harry Kane. Showing a real will to win the ball. So a throw in here. Gabriel. Well, he's certainly not alone. Rodrigo. And it's with Dumfries. Kane. Must take the lead here. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Goal for the hosts, number 29.
scoreline standing at 1-0. Nuno Mendes. Kane. Tchouaméni. And a good-looking pass. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Harry Kane. Well, spot on with that challenge. Got to it easily, the keeper. Ronald Araujo. Kane. Well, putting all their energies into winning back possession. Aurélien Tchouaméni. And now Rodrigo. Plenty of support here. Well, did well to win the ball back. Minge. Harry Kane. Is it going to be? And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment!
Well, here's the replay. And as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Half here.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme
And as the second half
on the backstage
commences,
review programme.
both sides can reflect on a first half in which they weren't so very evenly matched. Nuno Mendes. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Now, let's see what they can do here. Moving the ball really well here. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Kane. Good work to regain possession. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? And teammates around him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Harry Kane. Kane. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Magnificent defending. Rodrigo. Can he put them in front? There's still danger here. And there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it's got straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Nuno Mendes. Now Harry Kane. Now Harry Kane on the move, and swiftly ending that attack.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Rodrigo. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. And support available. Kane. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo! Wow, what a stop that was! And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Dumfries. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Would Alan Keegan, that's Alan Keegan, please come to reception. Your wife is waiting for you.
Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Plenty of support here. Luka Modric. Just the tackle that was needed. Chouameni. And he's in. Stop it going in. Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Chouameni. Kane. Superbly read by Koeman. Modric is with Vinicius Junior. Gullit. Ronaldo on the ball. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. They were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Harry Kane. And now Rodrigo. Aurélien Chouameni. Well, they keep the ball moving. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Ronaldo. Ball's gone. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Would the cross-secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Right. Ronaldo on the ball. It's with Vinicius Junior. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Could be! And a goal! Well, there it is! They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it!
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There is no stopping in there.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Tielemans. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, nicely cut out. Rodrigo. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Vinicius Junior couldn't keep the ball. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Adeyemi. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. No quick thinking to win it back. And he's made headway. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Substitution time it is here. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Vinicius Junior getting the ball forward. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
15 minutes left for play. Kane. Adeyemi. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. But they took care of the situation defensively.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Modric with options around him. Gabriel. Karim Adeyemi. Marco Asensio.
The sports official has
We'll have a
indicated
couple
there
of
will be a
additional
minimum of
minutes
2
at the end
minutes
here.
of added time.
Minge. Great opportunity. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level, and extra time is coming up. And a double substitution it's going to be. Well, the ball rolling again here. The first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Harry Kane. Marco Asensio. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well, it was their own throw-in. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Karim Adeyemi. Harry Kane. Kane! And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, here you can see it again.
Goal for the
Good run,
visitors.
great
Number
strength, and
9,
a composed
Harry
finish
Kane.
under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, a
The
dramatic
referee
moment
has
near the end,
indicated there will
and
be a
that
minimum
might
of
well
2
be the
minutes of added
decider.
time.
Marco Asensio. Well, that's it for the first period of extra time. Let's see what the second has in store. Well, on they go. Second period of extra time is underway. Harry Kane. interception to snuff out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Johan Cruyff. Modric. Did well to win the ball back. Kane. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Nothing wrong with the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper has it. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Still an issue here. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well done, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserve their victory.
The ring road to find the quickest route home. Thank you.
to the top. We got next, can't settle for less. I'm a
Yaya Toure. Beckham. A real opening now. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Jamal Musiala. And a tidy tackle. David Beckham. Palinha. 30 minutes to go then. Real chance. And simple for the keeper. David Beckham. Lewandowski. It might be. And still danger here. In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper fails to drive.
Number 3.
Now the action continues. And no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! To increase the advantage to 3.
For the
Can they
host.
be stopped?
Number 7. Cristiano
Goals and plentiful supply.
Ronaldo.
4-1 currently. Ronaldo. Lewandowski. And on to Toure. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
A very good tackle. And the ball back with Al Hilal now. And just wide of the post. Decent effort there. Konrad Leimer. Now Harry Kane. And Al Hilal with the ball once more. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Opportunity. Another goal. The lead grows to 4 now. A
Goal for the
robust
host.
display.
Number 9. Robert
It's a massive lead, and it's very
Lewandowski.
hard to imagine them losing it now. Palinha. Kaká. Lewandowski. Ronaldo. He's in behind. Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Corner coming up. Still could be dangerous. Appear to be in two minds. And it's got to
Official has
be.
indicated.
And a goal! And you've got to say, they definitely took a deflection off the defender.
Well, when you see this again,
Goal
the
for the
defending just
hosts.
isn't good enough. The
Number
clearance
3.
doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
And Bayern struggling to keep the ball. And a tidy ball. And he's in. Well, it might still work out for them. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles
Ladies
on
and
their
gentlemen,
faces.
the ice skating
Well,
and
they were the better
security
team
will
all
be
over the
15
pitch. We
minutes
saw
delayed.
good individual
Some of the
performances.
big
We saw an
supporters
attack which
will
was
have
always
access to
threatening,
the
and they
SDK.
played really
Thank
well.
you
What a
for your
performance that was
cooperation.
today.
for connection.